Hi guys, so today I'm here to share one of my learnings. So, if there is one thing I've learned this past week, then that has to be pick one thing and go absolutely crazy for it. Okay, so for a long time I struggled with having the weight of big goals. Like I had the vision, but I had no idea where to start. Like, let's take this example. I was preparing for a major exam for last 6 months, but if I'm being honest, I was giving the bare minimum. I was expecting a miracle. Like, there is no change without no efforts. You have to change in order to change your life. You have to change yourself in order to change your life. You have to put in the efforts, right? So, and I wanted the big life without the big efforts, and that's not happening. Then 2 weeks ago, my exam was literally around the corner, and I knew I only had 2 weeks for that exam. So I was like having panic attacks, I was having anxious thought, and I was paralyzed. Then I decided to calm myself, and I had a conversation with myself. And I remember a line from a story: "Your life goes in the direction you take it, just like a car. Like it's all in your hands." And something is shifted inside of me, and I felt like it's my life for a reason. So of course it goes the way I take it, not the way other people thinks, right? So I started showing up. I started studying 16 hours a day, and the craziest part is that I was doing it because I really wanted to. Like even in the beginning, all felt so uncomfortable, and I was having these thoughts where I was like, I want to give up, and I don't want to do it, and it's so hard for me. And my body was trying to be the mind and trying to tell me that this is uncertain, and you can't do this, you can do that. It's just all too uncomfortable. Like, why don't we just give up? Why don't we just lay around and just, not do anything at all? But I knew I had to change. I knew I had to show up for myself in order for that dream or that thing to show up for me. So I showed up, and I know 16 hours sound a bit much, but trust me, I did it, and I knew it was uncomfortable. Like, it was really uncomfortable in the beginning. So yeah, but guess what happened after a week? Like, I was so high on my potential. I felt a level of satisfaction and confidence I didn't know existed. Like, I really felt so good about myself because I was finally showing up for myself, and I knew that is what happens. Like, that is literally what happens when you show up for yourself. I stopped looking for external validation. Sorry about that. I stopped looking for external validation because I finally validated myself, and I think that is true liberation. That is what it feels like to be finally be your own person. And I became detached from what ifs and became obsessed with like right now. That's what's happening right now. That's what matters right now. That's the only. Okay, so some people get lost in the past, some get lost in the future, but you have to remember that present is the only place where you can move or where you can put efforts. Like this present is the only tense, or like it's the only time where you can put your effort, or it is the part where you can move your body and do some things. Okay, so you just have to remember that you are the one deciding the trajectory of your life. It's not the economy, it's not your path, and it's definitely not your luck. It's in your hands and your mind. Once you accept that you are the creator, the universe literally stops testing you because they realize you have finally realized that you are the prize, and you know that you are the one creating your reality, that you are God. And universe starts blessing you when you show the universe that you are whole, and that you are enough, and that you are brave enough to chase your dreams. You become a magnet. So take this as your sign and start exactly where you left off. And I know it will be uncomfortable in the beginning, but first, like, but you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable and intentional with your unintentional behavior and thoughts. And slowly, life will start showing up for you the way you showed up for yourself. And best of luck, and I love you all. Thank you so much for watching this, my first video.